Spencer. Congratulations on your EWFL Championship. It's been about 3 months since you've won the title, and you've kept silent since then. Sort of gone into seclusion, and now you finally speak. So I'm gonna allow you to just start off and say whatever on your mind. I got some questions for you here, and but go ahead.
Well, it's been about 3 months since I won, and I've had time to reflect. I wanted to take as much time as possible in order to develop, the correct way of saying everything. And Ryan's kind of gotten in my way a little bit of collecting my money and coming in for the interview. But I do want to say I congratulate everybody on a fine season, and it was high competition this year. I felt that there was good competition, and I've spent the last 5 years or so since my last championship building a new team and constructing a winner, and the season was great, and I congratulate everybody.
We tried to talk about parity this year in terms of the EWFL. We had all these teams that made the playoffs. Many of them hadn't been there before. But when it came down to it, when it was all said and done, you won the championship. You're a team that's won before. You're only the third team to win in the last, since 2003. I mean, it was you, and then Dr. Nevin won 2, and then Brian won 2, and then it was you again. So you kind of bookend their championship. So when it really came down to it, was there no parity at all?
There really wasn't any parity at all. I mean, you look to the managers and the general managers of all the teams that keep winning, and you look at the drafts they get, and then you compare them to the teams that you call parity, and the winners win out.
It's interesting looking at the standings this year. After week 1, I believe you won in the first week, but because of points that people had scored, you were in 6th place. After week 1, you never fell below 3rd place. I don't know if you were aware of that, but
I was.
It looks, starting with week 2, it was 3rd place, 2nd place, 3rd place, 3rd place, 2nd place, 1st place, 2nd place, 2nd place, 2nd place, 2nd place, 1st place, 2nd place, and then the playoffs.
I felt that after the first couple of weeks of there were probably about 3 or 4 teams that were scoring a huge amount of points. I happened to have a conversation at one point mid-season with one Adam Goldman, and we got into a little bit of a verbal altercation about quality of teams, and from that point forward, in fact, I don't believe that I put up less than maybe 90 points a game, and it was all about getting my team together and putting a fire under their ass.
Well, you did score a lot of points, and in fact, in the championship game, you beat the Sith Lords by almost 50 points. I mean, it wasn't even close.
I got good quality production out of everybody that weekend, and it was a culmination of, as I said, a hard-fought season.
Was there anything in particular during the season that you thought put you over the edge? Any one move, trade, a free agent acquisition?
I think not necessarily that put me over the edge. I think I would have won regardless, but acquiring Tony Gonzalez was a huge move on my part.
Tony, that was a great trade. Tony finished with 147 total points in the year. He was first team all EWFL. So, from the league standpoint, I think that was a great move on your behalf, and that was almost the answer I was going to give you to that question if you were wrong. Shortly after your victory, when you went into hiding, one owner came out and showed a lot of support of you. In fact, was seen around town wearing a jacket, and I don't know if you've seen the picture, but it said Spencer on the back. And that owner was Dr. Nevin Grushka, and just wanted to know what you thought about his support of you after your championship, or if you even knew that happened.
I was not aware, but knowing Dr. Nevin Grushka, I'm not surprised. He's part of the winner's circle. He's done it before, and he knows how to show respect to quality, and I respect him for that, and I thank him for that.
Congratulations again on the win. We look forward to many, many more years of the EWFL. We just completed the 10th season here, so as we get into our 2nd decade, we look forward to you continuing to be part of the league.
I look forward to it as well, and I'm sure we're going to grow over the next 10 years into an outstanding league.
Thanks, Spence.
Thanks.